everybody's doing okay. So I'm going to be doing just a little fun video, a 2023 hype check for upcoming game releases. 2023 is a pretty big year for games. Figured I would go through. This is a pretty extensive list I found online. I mean, most of these games I don't even know, so maybe I'll check out some trailers as well. Get my thoughts and put them on this like little hype check list. I guess we'll go in order. That's starting with a space for the Unbound, which I am not familiar with. Let's take a look at it. Space for the Unbound. I think the game might already be out. 50-second trailer. So. Do a little adventure sim, going around chatting with people. Transform into a werewolf, or I guess you are a werewolf if you transform into one. Then something happens there. It doesn't really. Let's take a longer trailer from the PlayStation channel. The launch trailer. Got some pets. Maybe I'll join our party. So this really just looks like an adventure game. There's no combat or okay, I think it's where to place it. Those games normally aren't my style. I do like a couple of them. One in particular that is one of my favorites is what's this game? Oxenfree. I really like that game. This game looks less horror focused and more just a general adventure story. Let's put it under B. I would like to play that if I had the time to play it. I could fit it in how I feel. Let's see what kind of reviews it got actually. Let's space for the Unbound review. Actually, let's pull it up on just on Steam. Check Steam. It's overwhelming Like it is a story rich, psychological, emotional. I'm crying here. Masterpiece. Yeah, I would definitely like to play this. Like how long is it? 18 hours, 11 hours, 9. It's like it's from Indonesia. It's cool. Or at least another from that country other than just a Western. Excuse me. But yeah, B is a good place for it for me though. Let's see. After Us. Let's take a look at After Us. After Us video game. Announcement trailer 3 months ago. Trailer. It's supposed to come out in May. 2 minutes. Let's go with this one.
Hello, I'm Alexis, one of the two game directors at Piccolo Studio. Together with Private Division, we're bringing to life an exciting new title called After Us. Today, we're going to showcase just a glimpse of the desolate city district. At this point in the game, Gaia has awoken to find her world void of any life, and she sets off to find what remains.
This is another adventure game. It does look cool. It has Journey vibes.
Gaia journeys through the wall, alone. But there is still hope. And with this hope, Gaia can sing, calling out for signs of life in the world, and use her heart to interact with the environment around her.
Is it going to be on more than just PS5? Because I only see PS5. After Us. PS5, Windows. Okay. I like the look of it. Go with B for that as well. I do like the look of it. Cool vibe. I like Journey, and it has definitely evokes vibes. So yeah. Alan Wake 2. Never played the original Alan Wake. I played some of Control, and I know Control and Alan Wake are related in some way. We'll go with C for Alan Wake. Aliens. I don't need to look at Aliens to know I'm not interested in it. So we're gonna go with D. Among the Trolls. See, there's a lot of these I haven't heard of, so I don't want to go through every single one. But oh, why not? Let's do it. Among the Trolls. Play reveal trailer. This is how long? A minute. But we can do a minute. Survival game. We need more of those. I do like being a good survival game. Valheim. I enjoyed some of Far Sons of the Forest from the one I played of it. This definitely has Valheim, especially says Nordic. And Valheim itself is also based on Norse mythology. I mean, this is officially gameplay trailer, but we didn't really see a whole lot. Well, it looks like a survival game. So we'll go with C or D. C, or maybe B. Go with C. Angerfoot. Take a look. Angerfoot. Coming 2023. This is 52. And 52 seconds. Good enough to get an idea. I do think I saw the trailer for this actually. Hotline Miami vibes. Looks cool. So this is basically a first-person Hotline Miami, which I love my Hotline Miami. I'll go with B. I mean, I'm not like super hyped for it, but it looks good. Mythology of Fear. I imagine this is a horror game. Very rarely am I interested in a horror game. And let's go with Arctic Awakening. I should stop closing YouTube, just leave it up. Arctic Awakening. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Take a look at gameplay.
Thank you so much for joining me, Game Edge. We're testing out Arctic.
This is also a survival game, I imagine.
Drone. Wake
Nothing we can pick up there? No.
Yep.
Oh, I can.
Survival game. Let's see. Survival game in the Arctic. We've seen Arctic. We've seen that. There's another game that is a survival game. Arc 2. Let me look at a trailer to know I'm interested. Armored Core 6. This is going to be an S tier. I love From Software. I love Armored Core from back in the day. And modern, current From Software is on another level. So I'm very interested to see where to go with Armored Core. Let's go with A for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I think this is the one that is back to the roots of Assassin's Creed. It follows the one character from the last one. I forget. A might not be. No, we'll go with B. We'll go with top of the B tier. This is meant to be like a ranking, but top of the B sounds good to me because I want to. If it comes out and it's like it looks good, I will play it. But if it comes out and it doesn't, like the last two Assassin's Creed, I haven't been super into. I didn't actually beat them. So. This is one of the Atelier games. I've never really gotten that series. Never played one. Atlas Fallen. What is that? I feel like I heard that, but it might be an MMO. Atlas Fallen. Gameplay reveal trailer. Fantasy action RPG. Okay.
You should have kept in line. I have fought your kind before. And it only led to ruin. I am the order of this world. I am its rule.
Surfing on the sands looks pretty cool. I like giant enemies.
But your struggle is futile.
This has vibes of what's that game? It's old.
Very.
Based on that, that is actually going to be an A tier. I would like to check that out. Let's take a look. Atlas. Colon, here it is. That looks actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Who's Deck 13? They made the Surge. So I don't love the Surge. There's that. Love the Surge. But they've also made some... Chain Echoes is apparently really good. But they made good games. Like, it could be a good game. They make a lot of games. What is that one game? Kingdom of Zamalur. Here it is. It looks very similar to this, like for action RPG, like independent action RPG. Yeah, it has very similar vibes to this. They have. Anyway, let's move on. Atomic Heart. That already came out, didn't it? Didn't Atomic Heart come out and it was like, or like, it's good, decent. I think it came off as a before. I don't remember being very interested in it though. Avatar, go with the Avatar. Baldur's Gate. I already own Baldur's Gate 3. I've played some of the early access, and I want to play more. We're going to go with A. We'll go with B. I don't. Well, B. But these are games I want to play. Baldur's Gate is another one I'll fit in when I can, or maybe if I'm bored or have something else to play at the moment. Banishers. Banisher. Ghosts of New Eden, is that it? Yeah. This was just revealed at the Game Awards.
And published by
Oh, this is the one where one of them is dead, isn't it?
Kill him.
It looks like gameplay.
A bone walker.
Comes out at the end of 2020. We'll go with we'll go with A for that. And we'll put Baldur's Gate at A as well, actually. Cereza, this is the Bayonetta game. We'll go with C. Never been huge into Bayonetta, but Blood Bowl. From what I've seen of Blue Protocol, I would like to check it out just because it's an MMO. I'm only checking out new MMOs. But let's see. I don't know what this is. I can't even tell. We'll leave that. Bramble, Clash, Cocoon, Company of Heroes, Crash Team Rumble. Mountain King. This might be a hard game.
A nightmare woke him up. Frightened by his mother's bedtime story, but she was nowhere to be found.
Does it have combat?
For within the mountain, you do not listen to your mother.
Oh, there is some. April 27th comes out soon. Is there a demo? It looks interesting enough. Not bad. We'll go with B for it. Flash. Artifacts of Chaos. So it might be already out this I guess. Play trailer. 2 minutes.
Not treasure it, and so I am free.
So if you don't treasure it, could I have it?
No, no, I need it. If I don't have it, I cannot not treasure it, and then I will not be free. But I will fight you for it. These dice are forfeited. They must be consumed.
That's not a rule.
I win. You surrender.
It looks like this is interesting, I guess. I don't really know what's going on.
I hate you. You see?
See, it's supposed to be funny. It doesn't, but it's not coming off as funny. But let's see. Is it out? Let's check. Flash. $30. Very positive. Promising. Action RPG. Souls-like. And the reviews. Game does not make a profit. I will join atheism. Okay. You know I would love game 10 out of 10. Clash 1. Guess the devs worked on that too. The Soulsborne adaptation of the Clash universe. Is it in the same universe? I guess it is. Same Clash, that's why. You know? You play a pseudo, a master of martial arts who lives as a recluse in the strange land of the Nozick. When you cross paths with the boy, a small creature whose mysterious powers have attracted the attention of Gemini, the mistress of artifacts, you decide to protect him, unaware that much greater forces are involved. Your opponents, your fists and speed are your greatest weapons. Dodge, parry, stun, attack, land special attacks. Rich storyline. This looks pretty cool. Takes place in the same universe as Xenoclash and Xenoclash 2. Take a look at those games. Apparently I have one in my library. Action fighting game in a punk fantasy world. Xenoclash 2. Positive. Okay. What should we do with this? It's a game that I wouldn't mind trying, but I'm not looking really to try it. We'll go with C. Coon. No. Other than the here it is, right here. Bethesda. Like it's from the same people who made Limbo, or someone involved with it. I like the art style, just looking at it. looked like a adventure puzzle game. Sort of, yeah. Similar to Limbo, and inside, I'm guessing there's no combat or anything, which is fine, you know. We'll put it at C. Another game that I would try. I could. Company of Heroes. We're gonna go with D. Crash Team Rumble. With D. This is. I'm pretty sure that was like a MOBA. This is that one game with a bunch of actors in it. I think that came out recently. Not sure what this is. Games I don't know, I will put at D. This I don't. This. It looks. The character looks familiar, but I can't. Dead Space. D. Deliver us Mars. Check. Deliver us Mars. We'll take us out. We check Steam. Deliver us Mars. Mixed reviews. Like an adventure game. A little like a ghost. Check. Easy to comprehend review for those who all read all the negative reviews. There are. So it's a walking sim. We will go with the Lightfall. Go with A for Lightfall. No, we'll go with S. Diablo. Diablo 4 is an A. Just some thoughts on Lightfall. I played Destiny 2 already. I already have Lightfall. It's already out. I enjoyed it very much. And I'm very interested in seeing what's next for Destiny. Diablo 4, played the beta. I want to play Diablo 4. I will be getting it at release, but it's not as like high of hype as say Armored Core would be, or even Final Fantasy 16, which spoilers are going to put it as. Digimon World. We'll go with. It's a Digimon game. We'll go with B. Dredge. I don't know what that is. We're not going to worry about it. Not so everywhere. Exo Primal. Is there that demo's not out anymore, is it? Pretty sure it was just limited time. People seem to have enjoyed it. For what it was. I'll go with C for right now. Fire Emblem Engage, we'll go with D. I think that main character looks ugly. Fatal Frame, D. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, I don't think that's actually going to come out this year, but we will go with A. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I liked Remake a lot. I'm interested in seeing how it diverges from the original Final Fantasy 7 story, but I didn't love Remake as much as some people did. I like it, didn't love it. And that's why we will go with I like the comment in 7 Remake. I did not like the ending and the whispers and all that. And knowing Nomura, we'll probably be seeing more of that kind of thing. Let's lock. Take a look at the. I think I've seen this, but it's Siege of Dawn. Is that it?
No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
Goldborn, I guess. If you had like old Assassin's Creed vibes. It's on combat. We'll go with B. That looks pretty cool. I'll be interested. When does it come out? Do we have a release date, release window? Egypt Dawn, this is coming soon. We don't really know. Forever Skies. This is a survival game, action survival. From a year ago. I'd like a more recent trailer. Here we go.
Why, hello, and thank you so. Yeah. Okay. So the cool thing. Which is kind of, do I have anything else to scan here? I don't think I have anything else I can scan. Metal debris, progress. We got to wait for this to finish. This is the scrapping part. This one here, recycle. Remember that. Depart from location.
I don't like the fog. I like the when there's like that. It's more ugly. This one. This looks cool. More interesting than your standard survival game. More going on. It's like you're repairing this part of a ship. Colossal life forms detected. Let's see a colossal life form. I am curious about it, for sure. Forever Skies. There's a demo. You know what? Let's download a demo. Is it in early access? Is the demo part of early access? I'm a little confused about that. We'll give it a try. Just to see how it is for ourselves. But as for hype, go with C. Forspoken. I want to try Forspoken. Did I get it? Yeah, maybe. I'm confused about the early access though. I'll give it a try, but I don't know if the demo itself is early access or what. I think I have Forspoken. Did I download it on PS? Maybe I did. We're gonna go with C. This is Forza Motorsport. These are the sim style Forza games. We're gonna go with D for that. Hades 2. Hades is an interesting one. I didn't love Hades as much as people did. I'd liked it, but it's not something I'm super jazzed about. For Hades 2, we'll go with B. B sounds right. Hogwarts Legacy already came out. Did not play it yet. Eventually, maybe I would like to, but I'm waiting until the price goes down, and I don't support J.K. Rowling and all that, so that's why I didn't buy it at launch. We'll go with D, actually. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Hollow Knight. I want to finish the first Hollow Knight. But I'll go with A or B. A or B. B. Homeworld 3. Let's go with. Actually, let's look at a trailer for Homeworld 3. Homeworld 3. Gameplay. This is 4 minutes. Gameplay from opening night live. Gamescom.
Requesting reinforcements. Interceptor on deck. Command, you need to see this now. Hold steady. Watch the cross. Direct assault ineffective. I say again, ineffective. Adjusting approach vector for cover.
So this looks like a strategy game, like a 4X strategy game, I guess. And I've never gotten into those games. Those games are very daunting. Really get into.
Sector looks clear. We're on the hunt. First squadron to support positions immediately. Understood, fleet. We'll be outnumbered, but we've seen worse. Coordinates locked in. Stay tight and pick your target.
Is it just like a standard RTS strategy game? For this, we'll go with the House Flipper 2. The first house, did I get that? Do I have that on Steam? I remember looking at it, I did want to play it. I don't remember if I ever actually got it. No, I don't have it. It looks like a silly, fun game. I would like to, let's go with C. Hyperlink Breaker. That's a... I want to play Hyperlink Breaker a lot. But Hyperlink Drifter I had issues with. But this game looks super cool. I think it's coming out soon. No, fall. Glider. Always like a glider. I love the art style for Hyperlink Breaker. There seems to be a lot of variety as far as weapons and builds and that kind of thing. And it's got co-op, which is cool. But I had issues with Drifter because I was playing Drifter and I really liked it, but then there was like some sort of... I got lost. I got stuck, and like the way to go wasn't obvious. So, but then you had to like dash off screen, and it wasn't obvious that you had to dash off screen because there was like a gap between the area where you had to dash to. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's really it kind of soured me on that experience because it was like up to that point everything was fairly like you knew exactly where you were supposed to go, and that kind of soured it for me. But the gameplay was fun, so I'm gonna go with A for this one. Mortals of Avium. This teaser trailer. Gameplay. Okay, this is just looks like this is the only trailer there is. Oh, this is a first-person shooter.
You don't get it, do you? All you are is angry.
Yeah. It looks cool, but you can't really tell what this game is going to be like based on this trailer. Because this doesn't even look like gameplay. This looks like CG. We're going to go with C for right now. Interceptor. There's so many games. Interceptor game trailer. That's another problem with having a generic name, is that look, this is from 7 years ago. We'll skip it. What is that? Looks familiar. Jet. That's what it is. Is it Jet the Far Shore? I feel like that's a different. No, this is it. Did this come out last year? Gameplay.
And a light on a mythic ocean planet.
I don't know why this is
of securing a future
unless there's like
for
an
their
expansion
species.
or something.
We aspired to create a video game to express our own feelings of
Let's look at reviews for Jet. I feel like that had mixed reviews when it came out. I feel like this might be, yeah, it's mostly positive. And looks like there is going to be an expansion, so that's probably why. I like the look of it. Like just exploration in space. Like I love space. I like exploring space and planets and stuff like that. You know, I actually do want to try that. That looks pretty cool. So we'll go with D for the Kerbal Space Program. D. Can't tell what this one is. I see spiky hair and looks like clowns. So we'll go with D. Layers of Fear, D. This Lies of P. I could tell based on that little thing right there what it is. Lies of P. I'm very curious about Lies of P. I want to try it before I give, because I love Bloodborne and it's very Bloodborne-esque. I don't really need, but also from like Soulsborne games tend to not be super great, unless they're by 31 minutes of gameplay. Why can't they just release a demo for it already? Release a demo. Come on, do it. In August. Like some people have said this is a good game based on like they've already played it. Some people I respect, whose opinion I respect, but also like, you know, Soulsborne game. I'll go with B for it. B. Lightyear Frontier. This is based on Buzz, isn't it? Is it already out? Because the movie's out, right? It didn't. It was like people didn't really like it. Exploration survival sort of game. resource management base building.
Some buildings turn raw resources into refined materials for mech modules and advanced buildings.
Does it have a release date?
Sell your crops and collected materials at the merchant to buy other goods and modules.
So it's light year, but can you explore space? You go into space? Or are you stuck on this planet the whole time?
Travel deeper into the wilds to collect hard-to-find resources, including plants with paint pigments.
Are you stuck in this little contraption, little mech?
As you expand your homestead, you'll want to diversify your crops, as well as search
That's
for rare
nice.
materials.
I like, space, and we'll go with B. Like the Dragonation C. I like Yakuza games. I've been I liked Yakuza 7. That was like a dragon, right? Enjoyed it, but I think they're too long. Honestly, they're like a dragon, like dragged on a lot. Lunacy, Saint Roads. Saint Roads. A horror game. Gameplay. This is 20 minutes, so we don't need to see. Look at an actual trailer. Is there a trailer? Announcement trailer. This is from 4 years ago.
Supernatural. In hopes to uncover the truth, I returned home.
This is very standard horror. We're going to go with C. Spider-Man 2, B. Don't have a whole lot to say about Spider-Man 2. I like the first Spider-Man well enough. But yeah. Sure it'll come out and be well reviewed, as these games tend to be. Macho or Macho. This is a revolutionary match 3 FPS
They want something back from
gameplay.
Hi, I'm Voita. And I am Philip from Fearless of...
It's 6 minutes.
Who's on his quest to save the world and find a cure for his illness.
Thank you and enjoy.
Come on, Max is coming.
There he is. He looks okay. Maybe too okay. Wait, could this whole mission be a setup?
Damn.
Well, even if it is, guess I'll just follow the script for now. He's got a special shield around him. That'll probably be his excuse for not being able to leave. My hands. I need to rest. If I overexert my
This voice acting is not great. Like I've never understood why they have characters talk to themselves out loud, because people don't do that. See. But he's not talking to anybody. He's talking to himself, and like having a like like people will say something to themselves like in passing, but people will be like, my hands are hurting a lot and things like that. Meet Your Maker. I played the demo for this. I did not enjoy it. Merciful Flame. Meet Your Maker. I thought that it seems like a cool idea. It's like a first person, like sort of like a roguelike, but the levels are designed by somebody else. But I didn't really enjoy the gameplay. I thought it was stiff and Merciful Flame. Merciful Flames gameplay. This is a teaser from 2 years ago.
Of souls, an infinite arrogance denying the influence of the powers of hell.
It's like an RPG.
But who does not believe in the devil does not believe in the teachings of the church either. And faith is not grace. Faith is a duty.
Hard to tell what exactly you're doing in this, based on this trailer. You can torture people, apparently. Is there anything else?
What's happening, everybody?
This is Dredge, because I saw this. And this is on. It's on. Dredge is right here. It's a fishing adventure game. We'll go for Merciful. We'll go at C. Let's look at it on Merciful. This is Q1 2024, so this isn't even a 2023 game. We'll have to move this down to D because it doesn't belong here. I didn't know what Dredge was when I put it here. I didn't, but if it's a fishing adventure game, I'll put it at C. Minecraft Legends. Is this the RPG? This comes out in April, which is, it is April. It's hard to tell what you're doing, what the gameplay is. This is an official gameplay trailer, but I don't really know what the gameplay is based on this trailer. Other than you're running around with your little minions. Yeah, it does have Pikmin vibes, I guess. This is the demo.
We make games that we love to play. We have
Send them off to gather resources while you do more important things.
They're really nice friends.
They sure are. They sure are. So right over here is
You definitely gather your resources like you do in Minecraft, and you build stuff. Probably not. You have your different bricks.
Experience unique.
Very Minecrafty.
Yeah, we're gonna head over to the Badlands next, but I've spotted something down on the forest floor that I want to show off first.
It looks cool enough. I like using the Minecraft art style to make a different kind of game.
Essentially, the allays will keep these stocked with resources. You can find them in the world, crack them open, see what's inside. There we go. I got 107 diamond.
Thank you, Allays.
That's right. Yeah. So as you're exploring the world and you find those chests around, be sure to open them up because the allays always have gifts for you.
I want to see what the actual like combat and stuff is like.
Of how dangerous they can be, but when you use them against the piglins, they're extremely effective.
And these are some new mobs, which I love.
That's right. These are the grindstone golems. So I'll grab a few of those, and then next I'm going to get a couple of the plank golems.
And the strategy really comes in when you're deciding which mobs should be fighting the piglin hordes, because you're doing it in different ways.
That's exactly right. So
it looks like there's more strategy involved than actual like combat. It's like more of a strategy game, I guess.
And then pick their mobs accordingly.
I see a lot of action, so we're gonna head over to Lee and go like in the middle of battle.
We sure are. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Lee's
You can
running
play
across
co-op,
the
which is
stage.
nice.
Got a whole bunch of mobs with her. She's gonna send them into battle.
I think I played the first Overlord game
So that's big
way
piglin.
back in
That
the
is
day.
a lava
I didn't
launcher.
play too
That
much
is
of it
one
though.
of the most dangerous piglins you can find in the Horde of the Spore.
That's enough. I've seen enough. We'll go with C. Probably not a game that I'll end up. It looks cool enough. Monsters Domain. It's just a generic name. Gameplay. We'll take an RPG. Are the skeletons your minions that you summon? But they are. Necromancer. RTS meets hack and slash in first person. I guess everybody has minions. Take a look at. There's a demo for it. Comes out in Q2, which is starting. We are now in Q2, I believe, because Q1 ends in March. See how it's described. Your objective is to stop any visitors to your monster's domain. Start from simple monsters and skeletons, and with time, build up your defenses. So is that sort of like a tower defense? You can play any monster from your army and then give them specific orders to follow. Does sound like tower defense to a degree. Choose from. Develop your preferred style. You can focus on specific style or mix them together to create a unique army of loyal monsters. Choose from necromancy, vivisection, mutation. I would like to try this. I'm going to download the demo. Based on that, I mean, it's got a generic name, but it sounds pretty cool. We'll go with C. No, we'll go with B. The game that I definitely want to try at least. Nightingale. Nightingale gameplay. And this is 2 minutes from the Game Awards.
For you, the year is 1889.
Is this the game based on different, like,
The world as you know it teeters on the
fairy
brink.
tales and whatnot? That seems like BioShock.
The magical
You
network of
infuse your
portals
weapon
has
with
collapsed.
some abilities.
Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality. Realms alive with monstrous beasts, eldritch creatures and dangers of which you cannot conceive. You must gather your wits, craft whatsoever you require, and build a
Survival
life
game.
in the realms.
But we need more of
Uncover
those.
the secrets of realm cards and venture deeper into the unknown.
You know what we don't have enough of? Survival games. There's not a new one coming out every month. I love giant monsters.
Realm Walker, Your path forward is winding and full of terrors.
Is there a release date for this? Because this seems cool. It's, you know, it is a survival game, and I like those, even though there's a ton of them. This is coming soon, so who knows if this is even coming out this year. First person PvE, open world survival crafting game played solo or cooperatively. Okay. Nightingale gets a B from me. Octopath Traveler 2, I have been playing this. It is an A for me so far. Very fun, very good. I like the stories. There's like 8 different stories. That are in a single game. Although I would like to see, I want to get further in the game. I'm not like super far. I've done a couple chapters of different characters, and I want to see more interaction between the characters. Oddballers. This is an Ubisoft game, and one trailer, so maybe it's already out. Let's see. The one here. Oddballers. No. See that it might be just for Switch. No. It says also on Steam. It's a party game. The One Piece Odyssey. I've never watched One Piece, so I'm not interested in the game. What is this? Onai? Is that it? I can't. It's hard to see if that's what it actually is. I don't know. Open roads. We'll move on. Yeah, I've never watched One Piece. It just seems very long, and you know,
Fine.
Where's the time?
The world is passing me by. I guess as
Too many
as
video
I get a
games to be
little older,
watching.
I'm starting to feel how
700
things
episodes of an anime.
change. They decline and go away. That's how it was with my grandma. I loved her so much. I thought I knew her better than anyone.
This is made by
But looking through her old
Albright,
things, we
who made
found
Gone
hints
Home.
of something she never told us about. A man who wasn't my grandfather. The answers ourselves.
So this is an adventure game. Or a walking sim. Something like that. We'll go with C. Albright, I like Gone Home a lot. So there's that. Oxenfree 2, I will put that S or A. I don't know exactly what the story is for Oxenfree 2. I love the first one. And I think this one takes place like so long after the first one. We'll go with A. Not quite an S. Pal World. Is this that the MMO Pokemon style game? This is just him revealing the monsters. That is guard. These are Pokemon. That's that's Gardevoir. And that was Luxray. That's Piplup. Yeah. This is that's the sheep Pokemon. I forget the name of it. Look at actual gameplay rather than.
If capturing and creating a cute roster of creatures is your thing, then seriously. So do make sure to click like and subscribe down below. That, however, is forbidden by law. This twist on the genre has me very interested, and it'll be cool to see just how crazy things can get. The game can also be played in multiplayer, meaning players will be able to adventure or battle each other, and I can see that aspect of the game getting pretty crazy, so there will be a lot of potential for sandbox fun, especially if you can just yoink someone else's prized pal, or just straight up kill it. Because the game is a survival game, ensuring that your character is in tip-top condition will be the core gameplay loop for players as they explore and adventure throughout
shooting these Pokemon.
The game will have you
guns.
surviving against food shortages, harsh weather, and even rival poachers. When times get hard, just like the description for the game says, you're going to have to make the tough choice.
With Pokemon. I think I would like to play that. We'll go with actually A for that one. That looks pretty cool to me. Peppa Pig. How about that? Park Beyond. What is that? I'm betting it's like a park builder. Yep, park builder. Parish. Looks like interesting that there's a ghost from Abandoned Go, so.
An upgrade which brings beloved and known theme park classics to the next level. Imagine a multi-story carrot. Increase your profit, track trends, and
yeah, park builder. Parish. I don't dislike park builders. It's just like there's tons of them. I like this music. This is a launch trailer, so as this came out, it looks cool. Let's take a look. It is $20. It's mixed reviews though. Take a look at these. Tried to like the game. The core concept is great, really fun game, but the constant enemy spawning to the point they spawn right behind you or even right in front of you feels weird. Like the enemies don't come at you, they just materialize right there. So keeping a defendable position is pointless because they spawn all around. Secondly, by almost 2 hours of game time, I ran into several bugs and it's a lot of fun when everything fits together, but I think it still needs some time in it. Enjoy the game, just grind and it looks cool enough. If it ever goes on sale, maybe I'll pick it up just to give it a try. We'll see. Phantom Fury. I did like the music though. The trailer. A reveal trailer. Road movie FPS. What does that mean?
They can do this. Harrison can do this.
Of research, billions of dollars. I know you must have a lot of questions, but those will have to wait.
so that's cool enough. Is it level based? Is it open world or what? That's one thing that is hard to tell. But take a look at that's on Steam. Comes out in 2023. Shelly Bombshell Harrison is back in this. So where was she before? Is this like a joke where she, like, they're saying like this is a person that, like, I've seen games where they kind of act like the character is a known property, which maybe that's like a her fight against Jadis Heskell. Shelly Bombshell Harrison awakes in a new world, pulled out of a coma at the behest of an old colleague with a new bionic arm. Tasked with securing a highly dangerous artifact, the legendary demon core, Shelly embarks on an intense journey around the U.S. as she tries to overcome her own past to save mankind's future. What does road movie mean? I guess you just go from one place to another. Meh. Go with C. If it reviews well, I would like to try it, but I'm not stoked about it. Planet of Lana. Gameplay. This is coming Xbox 2 in 2022. It did not come out yet.
Ima. Hola, Imui.
The demo for it. Did Pro play this? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, I thought she did. It looked familiar. What did Crow think of it? You remember? It looks like Limbo to me. For this, we will go with C. What is this? I can't tell. Process? It looks like it says process. I can't tell. Ravenlock. Gameplay trailer. We're getting drawn into a mysterious world through a mirror. Looks like Zelda. Looks nice enough. We'll go with, or even luck, we'll go with C. You said process of elimination. It looks like a Zelda-like. Ravenlock does, and it looks cool. is it a like a virtual novel like Danganronpa? This trailer tells nothing about it. Let's look at the gameplay. Yeah, looks like a virtual novel. Is it out? There's a demo for it. Process of elimination. Not on. It is. It's not on PC. Yeah. We'll go with C or D. I don't know. I'd have to see like reviews and what people think of it before I actually. 11th. Okay. We'll go with C. If it turns out it's good, then we'll go Redfall. I'm actually very interested in Redfall. Like an open world FPS co-op from Arcane. Arcane makes good games. I don't really need to look at gameplay for it. Actually, let's look at a gameplay trailer. Why not? 2 minutes.
Up here, or is it dark everywhere else too?
You know what happened at the shelter. You
When
think that can't
does
happen
Redfall
here?
come out? I think it's relatively soon. Maybe August. May 1st. Actually, really soon. But I'm pretty sure you can subscribe to Xbox Game Pass to play it.
Supposed to be here.
This is a broadcast for the people of Redfall. Find a weapon. Defend yourselves.
Going up.
Ah, shit.
No! The whole world is changing. Starting with...
This is like a open world BioShock kind of game. BioShock, what's the other Arcane game? Dishonored kind of game. Although it's not as scary as Dishonored is. Dishonored has a creepy vibe. I would try it. I want to play it. I'll probably, if it is on Game Pass, I'll probably sub their Game Pass to give it a try. RE4. I want to play RE4 at some point, but I don't want to pay full price for it. We'll go with C. No, we'll go with B. B sounds right. There is co-op, yes. 4-player co-op, I believe. I love open world co-op games too, so that's just pretty cool. What else is left? There's a lot still here. Huh. Rip Out. What is Rip Out? Gameplay demo, 18 minutes. It's an FPS. We don't need to look at this. Is a gameplay trailer. It's a horror shooter, first person. What it's described as. That looks like Nemesis. Something like that. From a year ago. Co-op. That's done. You can shoot a little monster at these enemies. It's just pretty cool. Enemies that merge and adapt. Interesting enough. Never really seen a game where the enemies just kind of like combine together on the fly like that. That's pretty cool. (2023). There's no time frame though. We'll go with C for this one. C, as in Charles. RoboCop. Rogue City. I think this is a first-person shooter.
You came to clean up this city, didn't you? It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground. Believe me, just burn it all.
Is it open world?
Come back with a warrant, cop.
All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that. Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my key somewhere.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
Watch out! Finally!
I feel like we're in the RoboCop game. It has to be brutal, because RoboCop is a brutal movie. Die already! And skip the switch and stuff like that. The gameplay doesn't look great though, honestly. Oh, there's a squished head, so that's not too bad. Yeah, the gameplay doesn't look too hot, honestly. I'm gonna go with D for this one. It just looks very stiff. What is that? Scars above? Sci-fi third-person action adventure shooter. This is from a month ago. Gameplay.
Since the dawn of humankind, our species has gazed toward the skies and wondered whether we were truly alone. 6 months ago, we got our answer. The whole world is relying on us. Let's do this.
The metahedron's energy levels are rising.
Power supply failing.
Hermes is being pulled towards it.
Hang on, everyone.
Your friends are trapped just as you are. If you want to make it home, you must uncover the secrets of this place and face its dangers.
Oh my god!
Your curiosity will guide you forward. For inside every plant and creature hides the key to your power.
There's the brain. The Deuterocerebrum seems to be generating an enzyme used to create a cryogenic fluid. So if I take a sample, I might be able to replicate the process.
It's like a roguelike
Your tools
third-person
are your
shooter
weapons.
that's on PS5 and it just came out on Steam.
Each one that you create will help you defend and destroy. Your cunning will defeat your enemies, so plan your attacks carefully. Each foe is a puzzle you must solve to survive.
Now's my chance.
Okay, that's enough. For this, we will go with... There's a game missing from here, I just noticed that I want to add. Let's say, sing it. Don't see it if it is here. Remnant 2. Remnant 2 should be on here. It would be a A. Scars Above. We will go with D. I didn't make this one, someone found it on the site, so. But yeah. Just imagine that A has Remnant 2 in it. There you go. Or even S. Should I put Remnant 2 should be an S actually. Season. This is the one where you're like biking around. I want to give that a try. Go with B. Send Goku. There's still a lot more games. I'm gonna skip some of them. Let's go with the ones that know, or I know it. Silent Hill. This is a remake, I believe, isn't it? Isn't Silent Hill a remake? Interactive streaming series? What does that mean? It was like an episodic game. That's cool. I would do this with like on stream, people watching. You can kind of make decisions. Games like that. What is this? Skull and Bones? Is that what this is? What's the status of Skull and Bones even? I'm pretty sure that's not coming out this year. It says November. But that's from 8 months ago, so it may have been last November. Skull and Bones. Not on here. Have to use this.
That most of your cargo will be recovered, and you'll have the opportunity to retrieve the rest from the wreckage. But you'd better be quick,
The
as
problem
other
with this is
resources
that
you'll be able to gather as you
what
explore.
I remember is that it's all boat-based gameplay. You can't get off your boat, and that's disappointing for me. Especially when we have Sea of Thieves, like, and then Skull and Bones is based on the Pirates of the Caribbean, not Pirates, Assassin's Creed, the Pirates one. And you could get off your boat and stuff like that. So I'm going with D. You said it's kind of like Medieval Dynasty. I'm not even familiar with that. So, gameplay. Open world survival game.
Well, hello again there, friends in survival and building reputation and trading, and I'm just really excited and can't wait to see a lot of the things that we can construct and the creativity we can make during a very turbulent time in Japanese history. Of course, these feudal wars.
Another survival game. This is one I'm not going to be getting into. Shadows of Doubt. What it is? Shadows of Doubt. 4 months ago. Open world detective sim. We don't have enough detective sims, so overflowing with crime. When's the last time we got a detective focused game since an LA Noir? Break the rules. Track down suspect. Yeah, I didn't play Detroit. That's another game. At some point, I should go back and give it a try. I guess there was the one before. But I didn't think. Heavy Rain. For this, we'll go with B. I like the look of it, the art style, that 3D pixel. Shumi. Jason. Yeah, I don't think LA. Not that. Heavy Rain's very good. The ending is terrible in that game. Honestly.
Hi everyone.
Terrible.
These tools will help you get home quicker, but there's no rush. Shumi Come Home is a game you play at your own pace since there are no game overs or time limits. You can really take your time exploring different areas of the forest.
What did Crow think of it? Cute game. That's definitely a Crow game. But not a Richard game. Sky Beneath. Full demo. 13 minutes. It looks like a cute, like, just casual platformer. About a narrative-driven puzzle platformer. You have a time limit
You've still got a minute. Come on, get those targets.
to collect them. Just based on this, it just looks like you're running around collecting these little nodes, and that doesn't seem very good.
Give me more.
Or anything
Should
else?
be able to put the ship back together for us?
Huh. Okay, I'm opening the elevator doors. Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Looks like the gimmick is you, like, rotate the room. Get around, figure out puzzles. So far, there doesn't seem to be much else to it. A game like this, I want something like Portal, that like builds upon its initial little gimmick. Especially Portal 2. Portal 2 is an incredible video game. And it's like you start off with just a portal gun, and then you have like, you know, different like the gels and stuff like that. I don't know what, maybe it'll be surprising, but it's based on that. Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley.
Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley is a musical adventure game about restoring harmony and balance to Moomin Valley, protecting it from the industry.
That's a Crow game, for sure. Not a Richard game, no, though. It's a musical adventure game. Songs of Glimmerwick. An adventure game as well.
It is the thread of our world, the stitching binding us together. Our islands would not be the same without it.
I've just finished your flute, carved of ancient oak. It sings rich and pure.
I like the art style.
Tonight I welcome you to the Etchery School of Magic and Melody.
I'm glad we've moved past indie games looking like
and make a powerful change in the world.
Like Newgrounds
Welcome,
animation.
class. I'm Professor Mitsu. You will find that potion craft is both a science and a skill. The things you learn here are not to be taken lightly.
This Hogwarts?
The university recently purchased an old botanical garden. It's been defunct for years now, and I won't lie, it needs a lot of work. But I know you're up to the task.
This game actually looks pretty interesting. Pretty cool. This is also a Crow game, but this could also be a
During
Witcher
the
game.
silence, most witches had no opportunity to learn the spells you'll be studying here.
The island's had its share of troubles in the past. I've traveled the arc.
Yeah, we'll put this at a B. Sons of the Forest. I've played Sons of the Forest. I think it's very good. I'll put it at A or B. I'll put it at A. I want to play more of it, but I also want to get it Crow in. Kiro, have you played, or are you interested in Sons of the Forest? Survival game? Only Crow, because we tried playing it before Crow upgraded her PC, and it did not work at all for her, but hopefully with the upgrade, it might work better this time. Try again. Stalker 2, I am super jazzed about, but I know it's been kind of indefinitely delayed because of the war in Ukraine. Wonder if they have any updates for it. Stalker 2. It's December right now, but that's probably just a generic placeholder date. This game looks so good. Got Fallout vibes, which I love Fallout, but like a Fallout game that looks pretty. Yeah, I don't really need to look at much more of this. This game looks super good to me. But it's actually going to be an S. I want to play it. Jedi Survivor. I played the first Jedi game and I thought it was good. This game is coming out very soon. I think it's next month. Jedi Survivor. $70 though. That's the end of this month. It's kind of got Soulsborne style combat, and no longer a Padawan, Cal has come into his own and grown into a powerful Jedi Knight. I am curious about the story because obviously the ending of the Last Jedi game was super cool, running from Vader. We have spoilers if you haven't played it. And I'm curious how this continues that narrative from the last game. 5 years after the events of Jedi Fallen Order. Because Cal obviously doesn't pop up between, in the prequels or the original trilogy, so I'm interested in it. I'll go with B. I want to play it. I want to see more of it. Starfield. They did a big reveal thing for Starfield recently that I didn't watch. 10 minutes of Starfield gameplay. Speed it up. I like Bethesda games. Fallout, at least.
All the elements of how you look. You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
It says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive. And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you need to keep it up and running.
My problem with this is, one of my problems is it's a single player.
You can even build your own spaceships.
It feels like this should be a game you can do co-op in, build up outposts and stuff like that.
You can choose
But
crew
it being
members,
Bethesda, of course, a single player.
and yes, you can completely customize the look and layout. There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
It's 2330, so that's what, 300 years away? Do we think by in 300 years we'll be in space like this? Yeah, I don't think so either.
According to the
I don't even know if we'll
the
be here in
abandoned
300
research
years at this
facility
point.
is in this direction.
Humans will exist in some degree in 300 years, but I feel like we have a pending societal collapse. I like the exploration. Curious about the combat, because usually there's timelines, real time with RPG elements and that kind of thing. I've been meaning to look at
reminder that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
You know, we haven't been to the moon since the 70s. That's pretty crazy, huh? Like, we went to the moon like once or twice and that was it. Like, we're done. Like, it seems like we're not even interested in space anymore. Space pirates. We have the International Space Station still. Obviously, people are still on that, but you'd think that we would be building like a base on the moon. Big old city. I like a good space city. Is there more than one though? If it's just one, that's kind of lame.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building.
Anyway, we don't need to watch that. This is going to be an A for me. I'm definitely going to play Starfield. I know that. So, let's see. Storyteller. I think that's the game that is sort of like. Is it? Let's take a look. Is it on PC? Stellar. Adventure game? Puzzle game? So you create your own story? Based on, like, do they give you like a thing and you have to create a story around it? I like Mad Libs. That sounds cool enough. Interesting. Like the story of a tragedy. But can you select your own is the solution to the puzzles the same, or can you kind of make your own? I'll add it. If it goes down in price, I would. Have you ever played what's the game? Is it that game made me think of it? Like a D&D kind of story game, kind of narrative. Here. I don't remember the name of it. I have so many games here. I think I might have it installed already. Wilder Myth. That's it. That's the game. I'm wanting to get Crow this game so we can play it together. It's cool. Have your own part. You have your party, and it's like you procedural, like random events happen. Combat is fun. Whatever goes down in price, I would get it. Anyway, storyteller, this will be a B. Gray Blade, what is character looks familiar. I may have seen this before. Minutes. Action RPG. You have a parry. The art style is cool enough. That's enough. It's just showing off environments as you go through. Customize your appearance and whatnot. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see if there's anything on Steam about it. Gray Blade. April 20th, so it's coming out very soon. Action adventure game where you play a rogue adventurer exploring the ancient valley of Acria. The Zinin Wolf Koji with your companion. Not quite a Souls-like, but they say it's difficult. For this, we'll go with B. Say how much it was? It doesn't say how much it is. Street Fighter 6. I put this at A. I played the beta for Street Fighter 6. It's very, very good. Very fun. I like Street Fighter. I'm pretty hyped about that. Suicide Squad. Haven't liked what I've seen of this. Although it is, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's Rocksteady. Rocksteady makes good. We're gonna go with B. Around it. I don't know what that is. Suicide Squad is actually DC. And Rocksteady made the Batman Arkham games. Those are very good. Grounded. The 6-player co-op horror game. Did you guys talk about this on? Is this the game that Pro posted about in FC chat? Discord. That's like what's the Phasmo? It's a 6-player co-op, so imagine it has some Phasmo vibe. Open world though. Very dark. something. Oh wow, that's creepy. That was too creepy for me. Let's see. Is it in early access or is it going to be released in early access? Say. We'll go with C. I would play that with people. Probably like for 15 minutes. Too scary. We're done. Terranel. What is Crow? Crow seems to enjoy Terranel, huh? And I think it's already out, isn't it? I think it's got good reviews. Environmental strategy game. It looks cool. Just based from what I've seen of Crow playing it, it looks very pretty. Don't know if it's my type of game, but it does look nice. Yeah, I've seen people complaining about how expensive it is. Especially because of it, you can beat it in like a couple hours. But they also say it has a lot of replayability as well. Especially if you go on higher difficulties the day before. This is a first-person shooter. It's only an open world MMO survival game. They not on Steam. Put on 2x speed. I like MMOs. I like running around with people and the zombies. This up. Dismantling, crafting. It looks like the game we played the other, the Project Zomboid, but in a like third-person shooter version of it, which sounds cool to me, honestly. Okay, I think I get the idea. We're gonna put this on B. End of Sun. End of Sun gameplay. End of the Sun. first-person exploration and adventure story-based game set in a world of Slavic rites and beliefs.
How am I supposed to grind grain when there is no quernstone to gain? Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Is it just exploration and adventure game? Person.
For the love of God!
Hard to tell what exactly we're doing here. Other than walking around and looking at
Interesting.
Let's look at on Steam. End of the Sun. There's a demo. As the Ashtur, who is gifted with the ability to travel in time, you come to a previous village. Not find anyone there, at least not as expected. We get unique graphics. We visited ethnographic museums and teleport between 4 main seasons or away from each other by many years. The stories of the same heroes at different stages of their life. It seems interesting based on the way it's described here. Might be worth checking out the demo. We'll go with C. The Expanse. This is based on. This is like a Telltale style game. It's on this. It is a Telltale story game. It's on the TV show, which I've heard is very good.
So you survived the crushing black of space. You work the docks on Ceres, so you don't put up with any bullshit. You were Dawes' attack dog, so you don't have any problems killing inners or belters who disagree with the OPA. I've heard quite a bit about you, Kamina Drummer. It's hard to tell if it's all true, though.
I haven't watched this series, so I want to eventually go deep for now, though. Like, yeah. A few more to go. Calling it the gap is here it is.
It seems that when experiencing
Walking
deja
simulator.
vu, a strange phenomenon occurs.
Dude, are you awake? Oh, come on, man. We really need to talk. We just had a meeting here at Neuraxis. It's really bad, man.
The hippocampus is an old cortical area involved in multiple aspects of memory formation. Bridging our past with our present experiences enables it to construct our autobiography.
creepy vibes.
There's a huge flaw. They kept it a secret for years.
Latest research shows that by changing our brainwaves in the hippocampal region, deja vu creates a brief gateway to a parallel world.
Call me as soon as
What the
possible.
hell? Okay, this is C. The Inquisitor. Doesn't look terrible, but doesn't look great either. And this is a story-based action adventure. Is it here? The Inquisitor? Here it is. Jesus did not die on the cross, but came down and unleashed vengeance on all the non-believers. 1,500 years later, this. Are you playing as Jesus? This dark fantasy adventure, you solve intricate cases and unveil abysmal secrets as Inquisitor Mortimer, and spelled correctly, Mortimer Atherton. Story, dark fantasy adventure with action elements that compels you to face difficult moral choices. The game is set in an alternate version of religious reality inspired by the best-selling Inquisitor book series by Jacek Pikura. Once nailed to the cross and near death, Jesus becomes consumed by utter rage. He breaks free and unleashes violent vengeance on all non-believers. Centuries pass, and now an army of zealot Inquisitors brutally enforce the faith in this blood-soaked church. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I won't lie. Interesting, at least premise. I'll put this at a B. The Invincible. The Invincible. Yeah, it did have Witcher vibes to a degree.
In its unlimited possibilities, I believe in man.
First-person game based on
unwavering position on the top of the evolutionary pyramid. That is why I, wholeheartedly, having knowledge of our spectacular advancements, believe in the success of every interplanetary mission. They say per aspera ad astra.
I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough.
Not everything everywhere is for us. It looks interesting enough. The gameplay showcase from
what have you done?
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself, so what are you expecting, huh?
You've set up a field camp down there. Yeah. So I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Really? Sit here. Here. What are you doing here?
You're not gonna like this part. Wait, someone's here. Astrogator, they're dead.
So you found someone. Unfortunately, such unpleasant discoveries are indispensable to the mission.
I didn't let that thought get to me. I was counting on this meeting very much. At worst, it could have been another abandoned place, but not this.
But what exactly?
That's a good question.
Okay, this will be a B, because I like space and I like exploring space, so... And... Benedict, the last case of Benedict Fox. The last case of Benedict Fox. Minutes. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this.
I'm
this looks cool.
Creative Director on The Last Case of Benedict Fox, a fantastical Lovecraftian Metroidvania in which you dive into a twisted world of secret organizations, forbidden rituals, and cold-blooded murders. Your aim is to uncover the secrets of the mansion and the murders that happened within these walls. But to find out what truly happened, you will need to dive deep into the memories of the victims and visit an alternative reality we call Limbo.
Metroidvania.
You see, those two worlds, they're linked with each other. The mansion's secrets will help you out in Limbo, while what you find in Limbo will help you unlock the mysteries of the mansion.
I got a bad feeling about this.
In our studio, we love Metroidvanias. We love how they reveal to you their world one step at a time. We wanted to take that feeling and combine it with a great story, a mystery that also reveals its secrets to you the deeper you dive in.
It reminds him of someone silly and naive. It's annoyingly warm.
It sounds like...
To survive whatever the Limbo...
Disco Elysium. But the last case. Benedict. Comes out very soon, April 27th. That's actually going to be... I'm going to add that to my wish list. This will go at 8. Well, the voice is what I mean. That reminds me of Disco. The Last of Us, Part 1. This is the PC release. But let's see. I want to replay The Last of Us kind of soon. Trails of Azure, this is an S. I've already played it though. I love the Trail series, and Trails of Azure is one of the best games. This is the Tears of the Kingdom, that's an S. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. Tears of the Kingdom looks incredible. I did there's a video on my YouTube where I go over the gameplay like video they did, and it looks amazing. Lords of the Fallen, this is going to be the original Lords of the Fallen. I did not super love. The Lords of the Fallen, but this one looks really good. I'm gonna go with B. Lords of the Fallen. It seems like this new Lords of the Fallen is completely separate from the original. Minute 40. This is from what? Let's go.
Holy Aureus, giver of life and light. In your divine radiance, we trust.
I think I like Last of Us 2 a lot more than Last of Us 1. Last of Us 1 is kind of the standard zombie story.
Wickedness dwells, and the shadows reign.
I don't think the gameplay was very good. But Last of Us 2, I love the gameplay, I love the story.
May we vanquish the darkness. In light, we walk.
This is a Soulsborne, Souls-like, and I think it looks incredible. But I didn't love the original. We'll see. Yeah, B sound. No, I'll go with A. I want to go with A with that. Lucky Squire. I feel like it sounds familiar. I think I've seen that before. Let's see. We have the Silence one. Any more of these that I actually know? Wild Hearts. I want to play Wild Hearts at some point, but it needs to go down in price first. B. Transformers Reactivate. We haven't really seen too much of that. That's like, I think we saw was like a first person thing. I think he plays Bumblebee. C. Theater Rhythm. D. I played one Theater Rhythm, and I don't need to play any more of it. Yeah, Transformers Reactive, or what is it? Reactivate. Yeah, I'm going through the ones that I kind of know about. Space Marine looks really cool. We'll go with B. Space Marine 2. The time I have left. Let's look at Lucky Squire briefly.
What's going on, everybody? It's that man Trevor. We're back at it.
Oh yeah, this is
the room that the book is in itself, and basically casts out the story to change it. And basically, I guess the whole premise of the story is him getting.
This reminds me of Zelda 2, as it goes from like the overworld, you're going around, and then you have side-scrolling levels as well.
Back to the book and kind of writing that wrong and setting the story straight. And just from what I saw off of this trailer, I am very, very, very excited. And I think this was one of the best showings of a game from every.
And yeah, it had different types of gameplay where you have like punch out right there. You have to aim. And there was this too. Yeah, this game's pretty high up there. Let's go with A. It goes from like, you know, a Zelda overworld, like Link to the Past. Then you have side-scrolling gameplay, and then you have like 3D exploration. All cool. Look at Silent Swan. Silent Swan. First-person open-world narrative experience across a monolithic derelict world. Looks cool. It's not. There's noise really. This is 21 minutes. When I go through the whole thing, let's see. Jump ahead. I like the art style and graphics. The vibe. Memories of half a lifetime can be this elusive. Okay. Swan. So An open world walking simulator. There's no state. We'll go with C. The time we have left. I have left. The time I have left. Demo, 14 minutes. Time-driven escape adventure with RPG elements set in a complex underground facility. Creepy vibes. I love trailers that just flash random words on your screen with no context. Will you run into people? Is it just you're going through? There's a face-disturbing visions. Face-disturbing visions of death in a dynamic turn-based combat system. We didn't see any combat in that trailer. Player turn. This is it. Kind of got Parasite Eve kind of vibes, I guess. We'll go with C for this. Under the Waves. Reveal trailer. A minute. So like that other survival game, it's Quantic Dream. Already
we leave so many things behind us. Objects, memories, mistakes. They sink in time, touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts.
Oh, that's cool. Have a little road under the water, under the ocean.
Here, voices can only come from the deep. Deep, under the waves.
The Quantic Dream. We were just talking about them with Detroit. But if it's more of an adventure game, it's kind of different for them. With exploration and stuff. Usually they just like tell story games. It looks interesting enough. We'll go see. Unholy. First 16 minutes of gameplay. Is that already out? Not out yet. Coming soon. Where is your child? Open the doors between your everyday reality and a dark, unholy world to unveil the mystery. For both worlds to find clues, solve puzzles, decide whether you infiltrate or fight brutal enemies, and stand up to an aberrant establishment. Creepy vibes. Coming in 2023, at least according to this. Yeah. C. Glow C. This is kind of like, there's some C where I'm like, yeah, this is a C. This is really cool. But then there's some C where I'm like, we'll see. Wanted Dead. I think this is out. I feel like people have been talking about this. Mixed reviews. It's a new hybrid slasher shooter from the makers of Ninja Gaiden, and Dead or Alive. The game follows a week in the life of the zombie unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad on a mission to uncover a major corporate conspiracy. Let's look at a review. Genuinely one of the most enjoyable surprises in gaming I've come across in years. Is it jank? Yes. Is it story barely cohesive? Yes. Is it hard as nails at times? Yes. Does it weave in all of that into a fascinating whole that features genuinely intricate and well thought out, though not exactly well explained combat? Hell yes. The game is certainly not perfect by any means, but if you're looking for a video game style video game that's simply out to have a good time while also challenging you to learn its systems and make no mistake, there's adult by most everything in this game. It just doesn't scream explanations at you. Go for this gem. Imagine if a group of people got together to try and remake Sekiro, except they have 1 hour. So this person says it's very good. This person does not seem to enjoy it at all. Based on the trailer, we'll go with C. Probably would never play that, but it doesn't look terrible. Orlando. Orlando gameplay. Free to play multi Fable meets Smite. Smite is a MOBA. So if it's like that, I don't want to play it. It definitely has MOBA vibes. Why are they playing Star Wars? The song sounds like the Imperial March. Oh, it looks cool. Let's see, is it on here? Warlander. It's free. You can actually play it right now. Harness the almighty powers of godlike warriors, clerics, and mages with a unique style that matches a medieval-inspired setting, fantastical items, and even powerful work. It is a MOBA. Game concept as a core is solid. Negative reviews claim it's pay to win. Is anything that impacts gameplay aside from boosters that kind of infect gameplay. Viable with in-game currency. Fun for a bit and gets. Me being a MOBA, it kind of already kills my interest in it. Not that MOBAs are terrible necessarily, but I haven't played one that actually made me want to keep playing it. Is this Watcher or Hard to tell what that is. Watch her? No. The Watchers? No, that's not it. Yeah, it's hard to see. Well, skip. Go Witchfire gameplay.
Hi, my name is Karol Krog and I'm a designer at The Astronauts. In this video, I want to show you how spells work in Witchfire. The first thing to know is that we have two types of spells in the game. Light spells are quick, easy to execute and cost relatively small amounts of stamina. Heavy spells, as you can imagine, are slower to execute, and it takes longer for our Witch Hunter to regenerate before he can use one again. The heavy spell we are seeing here is a cursed phantom bell that you can ring up to 3 times with your bullets. Ringing the bell stuns all nearby minor enemies, and if repeated properly, it can stun even major enemies. The second thing to know about spells in Witchfire is that most of them are based on 4 core elements: water, earth, fire, and air. Each element has its own unique property. For example, enemies set on fire receive more damage. On top of that, all elements interact with each other in intuitive ways. Here, I attack an enemy with Shock Light Spell. The damage and the element spread to other nearby enemies. Now, I'll do the same thing again, but let me set enemy on fire with my shotgun. And now, there. As you can see, the bolts affecting nearby enemies were more powerful, and that is because the source enemy was burning, receiving more damage from my bullets. And these are the basics of the spell system in Witchfire. Spells are as important in the player arsenal as his weapons, and using both is the key to survival in the Land of the Witch. Thank you for watching, and do usłyszenia.
This was cool. Getting to early access in 2023. Let's see, Witchfire? Not on here. I like the look of it. I'll actually put that at B. This is not Witchfire is a B. Yeah, I don't know either. Now we have Wolong. We'll go with C for Wolong. Like I said, it's on Game Pass. I'll probably download it just to check it out at some point. But that's the list. These are 2 games I couldn't find. This one, I feel like that says Onai or Oni. I can't tell what the little thing is. Let's see. Oh, no. Here it is. Road to the mostly negative. Okay. Sound good. Right here. I wonder why it has such bad reviews. Because is something wrong with the game, or is it just even if I'm not rich enough, it's worth them to buy the song. Performance issues. Sounds like performance issues are probably pretty bad for this game. It's Zelda-like as well. I don't think the song is particularly great, but we're gonna go with C. Bottom of the C tier. I won't play it, but it doesn't look terrible. Although it does have mostly negative reviews. Some people say it's cute and relaxing, or no performance issues. And like the negative reviews are mostly because of the performance issues, and there's only 29 reviews anyway. Yeah. I want to figure out what this is if I can. Watch name. List. Nope, definitely not it. This is from 2016. The retro arcade shooter. Anyway, it's literally impossible. Maybe I can copy and or look into another list. Let's look at a video games 2023 here. Watch. Ravens Watch. Could it be Ravens Watch? Let's see. Ravens Watch. No, nope, that doesn't look like it. We'll take a look at the 23 apparently.
A shadow falls over the land of reverie. Terror grips its inhabitants' minds.
Isometric roguelike action RPG.
Their dreams fading to nightmare. The Ravens are reverie's last bastion of hope. They protect the dead and the living. In desperate times, they enlist the aid of mortals.
You get the Red Hood. Is this based on Red Riding Hood? She turns into a werewolf, so I'm guessing so. Pied Piper. Beowulf. Hey, it's Aladdin.
You thought
official early access trailer, is it out? Raven Watch. It's not out yet. It comes out April 6th. It looks pretty cool. If it was on this list, I would put it at a B. I guess it's a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Be announced. AEW. A lot of games that don't have a release date or anything. Anyway, that's the list. I'm very hyped for the S tier is Armored Core 6, Destiny 2 Lightfall, which is already out, Final Fantasy 16, Stalker 2, Trails of Azure, which is also out. Play the Trail series. It's very good. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite ARPG series. And Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is going to be amazing. Armored Core 6, we haven't actually seen gameplay of yet. I want to, hopefully that comes sooner than later. And hopefully it actually comes out in 2023, but we'll see. Anyway, that's my tier list. Maybe I'll do a way to copy and paste it somewhere. I'll share it on here we go. Thanks for tuning in. I'm actually going to call it here. I'll post this on YouTube if you want to give it a watch. Thanks for tuning in, Hero, and anyone else that was watching along with me. And have a good day. See you guys next time.